Zoe's, you know, technically it's got everything. David just said, technically it is so sound. It has beautiful movement. It's got, nothing's been left out. There's no detail that hasn't been addressed. It's got fantastic depth. It takes you in. For me, it was about the light. I absolutely loved the play on this light. So the textures, the values that are used to do the shadows and the play on the water. So for me, that was obviously our complementaries. Rachel really loved the how fine a detail everything was. She said, how long did this take, this painting? 2.5 years?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks. And I want to know, how many rulers do you go through?
Lots.
A lot. Because I just couldn't believe how many lines are in this. It's, yeah, and you can feel the water. It's a credit to you. It's a beautiful piece, an absolutely beautiful piece. There was something else I was going to say. Just talk amongst yourselves, while But yes, look, it is. Oh, I know what. It was going. There was a question from one of the other judges as to whether the the print was done with a pen, and they've not had a lot of. They've not had a lot of experience with pastel. And I looked at it. I usually wear a plus 3.75. So I have a very strong, nice strong. Yeah. So I got up super close while we were here, and I said, "No, that's all pastel." And they said, "No, it's pen." Pastels wouldn't do that. Pastels are chalky. Pastels are this, pastels are that. And I said, and I've seen some hyper realism artists in France who have their pastels just to a point that I think you could cut somebody's skin with them. So they are like a scalpel. They, you know, and obviously the Freemans know how to do that. Don't ask me. I use like. But I argued the toss and I said, no, pastels can go from this to that. That's the magic. We have this array of what pastels can do. And then when I asked Zoe, and I was like, oh, please God, let it not be pen. And she said, no, it's all pastel. So us pastelists had a win. We can get these beautiful, sharp edges. And it is the magic that is pastel. It is, and our medium, we're so fortunate to have all the things that we have to play with that can do marks like this to, you know, our big strong marks like we've got over on the canvas. So there's a huge array of what we can do, so, which then makes, you know, every time we all step up to the easel, we produce something so different with exactly the same pigment. And that makes the beauty of the art, like David John said, the art and the craft. We can pick out different areas of how it suits us to use this medium. So beautiful work.
Thank you.
Beautiful work.